I'm Brock Flemming. I'm the founder of the Canadian Football Institute, which is a high-performance tackle football training facility that we have.
Is that what we know as American football?
Yes, American football. So there's a couple of variations. We have tackle football, where you have the pads, shoulder pads, helmets, and you actually contact. And we also have flag football, which is a less contact. They have the flags on either side, and it's a little bit more, I guess, new. It's going to be in the Olympics coming up soon too, so it's the new flavor, less contact, less risk of injuries, and a little bit more open to the general public.
What age groups do you currently train at your facility?
So we deal with anybody from 7 years old up until we still work with people who are professional football players, so it could be up to late 20s.
What is the usual season for football training?
So generally with football, you have the season is usually in the fall. So it would usually be about end of July, beginning of August, till about November, maybe early December. And then from there, you have your off season that goes until the end of spring. And then summertime, sometimes there's all-star games or different opportunities to play in the summertime beforehand, but then you get into the season in the fall. So our training for CFI, our training really hones in on the winter session. So we work inside, in domes, in different facilities to really help the kids develop their technique that's required for the tackle season without any pads, and allows them to really train hard in the gym when it comes to lifting weights and getting their bodies ready for the season.
Do you provide supplementary gym training for the students?
Correct, yeah. We don't, CFI doesn't generally do that, but we do partner with FitQuest, but we also partner with some other trainers in the city who have been previously professional football players. They work with us with our technique and with our training in the wintertime, but they also specify their in-gym preparation. So they deal with a lot of our athletes.
How many levels are available for students or people willing to join the academy?
Well, there's a lot of levels. I don't think there's a limit on it.
Is this program restricted only to boys, or are girls also joining the program?
Historically, football has been mostly male dominated. In recent years, the girls tackle football team has really exploded. That game within the city of Ottawa, we have at least 3 high schools that have established programs where over 100 girls are trying out at each of these programs, and they actually have to cut it to about 60. So the girls game is really taking off, and we are working with those schools to make sure that the girls have the same training and the same techniques given to them and the same coaching opportunities that males have.
If a student has no previous football experience and wants to join the academy, what would you recommend?
For sure. I mean, our training and our coaching style really is adaptive to whoever the individual is. So if the individual wants to play football, wants to get into this sport, no matter what age they are or what their background is, we will work with them and design a plan to really cater to their experience levels and get them ramped up as quick as possible.
Any advice for parents who are willing to enroll their children with the football academy?
I can just say that, you're going to be in good hands. We definitely put the athlete first above everything else. Our big motto is that we're a family. So once somebody comes into the CFI family, they're a family member for life. And we have a lot of historical athletes that have come through who still come back and give their time, and the connections and stuff that it opens up is great. I think it's a great opportunity. And with the school aspect of it at OSA, I think it's phenomenal.
Will international students be able to interact with Canadian athletes?
100%.
Well, we want to thank you so much for this interview.
You're welcome.